After 4 weeks of terror retaliation Israel and Gaza. After 20-month war in Ukraine. President Biden confronts the boundaries of leverage two international conflicts defining its presidency. For 10 days. Biden administration calls on Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to allow humanitarian pauses in Gaza, and hopes that it will have sufficient impact on tactics of Israeli leader in American security aid. $3.8 billion per year. Netanyahu refused to make more efforts to avoid civilian losses in his phone call on Monday.strong. Revenge. Gen's most senior military commander in the country, General Zaluzhny, said in Ukraine last week that American officials avoided carefully for a better part of a year Stalemaate. However, they are afraid that the sincerity of General Zaluzhny will make it difficult Republicans to vote aggressive financing war and they can encourage President Vladimir V. Putin from Russia by hoping former President Donald J. Trump or a Republican with similar views will withdraw your support. In both cases, considering fact that Mr. Biden's allies to prosecute these wars, central role a weapon and intelligence supplier, seems much more limited than expected, and it depends on both struggles' hope of staying an independent nation. President's legacy depends how these countries behave in war's end. Massachusetts Democrat and former Marine Representative Seth Moulton, who served in 4 rounds in Iraq, said, "There is a long date that realizes that U.S. presidents do not as much leverage as they think about Israel. The same thing is true for Ukraine, even if we have great bets. Even if we great bets, first of all, their struggles, history, geography and American national interests devote these two radical conflicts." But after returning from visit to Israel 2 weeks ago, Mr. Biden himself, who participated in the speech, promised to participate in the 7th of October attacks and Hamas dismantling.